Hi everyone, we're Super Gamer Geeks. I'm Callum. To my right, as usual, is the beautiful and talented Kris.
Was that because of my haircut?
Yeah, he doesn't get it done that often. And of course, to my left, Stone Cold Gary Lewis.
Thank you.
Hello.
Our first subject tonight: The Order. Is it the next right thing? Not the comic. No.
See, I'm leaning more towards the fact that it is going to be the next right thing.
Yeah,
I'm still hopeful for the Order.
I am as well. It's the reason I got my PlayStation 4. When E3 came out, and I was looking at all the games for the Xbox and the PlayStation, nothing was catching my eye. And then Sony went, "This is a new title that we're working on." And I just went, "Oh my god!"
This is the man that got really excited over a cinematic. Now, I don't know whether many of you out there judge your decision whether you're going to buy a game or not on a cinematic.
I judge.
But this guy does.
I did a whole console based on that cinematic. Okay.
You were going to get the PS4 anyway. Did you not see
superior,
the other games?
It was a superior machine. Of course, I was going to get it. But as soon as I saw that, they were like, "Oh, it's going to be like." It's not steampunk, it's whatever they're calling it.
It is steampunk.
It's so steampunk.
The guy, whoever his name is, that is making
the
game,
steampunk.
like,
It's
don't call it
steampunk.
steampunk.
I saw that and I thought, my god, that's a brilliant idea. It looked fantastic, and I was just like, this is going to be a fantastic game. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad I got a PlayStation 4 for all the other games that we've been playing on it.
Battlefield.
Damn it!
Obligatory Battlefield reference.
Yeah, another Battlefield reference every single time.
Yeah, but I am genuinely, I have mixed feelings about it now. I know people are reviewing it, some are liking it, some aren't. I'm going to buy the game. I'm going to judge it solely on me playing the game.
I just need to just jump in there and say that that's an absolute lie. That is an absolute lie. The reason we're here having this conversation, apart from the fact that the Order's coming out tomorrow, which will be February the 20th.
Yes.
Yeah. The whole of the internet has been divided in two. There is now war on the internet because of this game, isn't there? Got many people saying this game's amazing. You've got many people saying this game is the biggest load of crap ever seen. It's a real split, and that's why you're a little bit concerned, right?
Yeah.
So my copy is arriving tomorrow morning.
My copy's arriving tomorrow morning as well. It's his copy.
It's my copy. Because he's so worried I'm going to lend it to him, but I took the dive. I still think it's going to be great.
I am genuinely concerned about what people have been saying about the game. And
what in particular about the game?
The length of the game.
I'm not sure if that's a problem.
But the thing is, I'll be alright with the length of the game if it's a brilliantly... Yeah. If the content's there, if the story's there, if I feel immersed in the game, that's all I care about. And I will go buy a copy at some point, purely for that. To say I own it in my collection.
Well, as it stands at the moment, all they've announced is that it's the game. They haven't announced anything else. There's no DLC planned.
There's no multiplayer.
There's no multiplayer, so it is a risk in the sense of you're about to spend 50 quid on a game that could be 10 hours and that's it.
Yeah, so there's no replay value really in...
Yeah, there's no hard mode, which they could probably change, right?
Yeah.
Just a patch and add an extra mode. They've done that before with games.
I mean, the real concern for me is this is their first AAA title.
Whose AAA first title?
Ready at Dawn's.
It is.
AAA title. So I'm willing to give them leeway on this because Sony have endorsed it as much as they have, but I'm worried that Sony may have over-endorsed it.
Yeah, I think we've got a Destiny problem. They've hyped it up so much. Destiny was the biggest hyped game of last year.
Destiny has more than supposedly 10 hours of gameplay in it.
Do you know what? Everyone moaned and bitched about Destiny and its lack of story. We've now got a game that only has story and people are still bitching.
Because it's not long enough.
Because it's not long enough. But Destiny is however many hundreds of hours long.
Yeah.
But there's no story.
But there's no story. So
there is story. It's just really bad story.
Oh, no, it's on the website that you need to actually...
Yeah.
It's on the website that you need
I love reading the website.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever done it.
We've all been on the website, right? And read the story of Destiny.
Companion app, reading it? No.
There's a companion app?
Yeah.
Yes, there is. How many of you guys have actually been on the website and read the codex for Destiny?
I honestly think that was... How could you do that?
Yeah,
How?
Do you know what? I think this could be a whole other conversation.
Yeah, so back to the Order.
Back to the Order, yeah. I think that, for me, the Order looks fascinating because graphically looks like it's the best graphics.
Oh my!
Ever.
The scenes look. You're sitting there going, "Wow!" I mean, just the way it looks is
it looks
unbelievable.
Phenomenal. The setting's incredible. London, Victoria,
London
with an
London's
alternate
amazing.
timeline.
Yep.
The QTEs that people are moaning about, I don't have a problem with, because
No.
one of my favourite games ever on PS3, in fact, it's probably one of my favourite games ever, is Heavy Rain. And that was all QTE. There was nothing else to it, apart from an awesome story.
That's the thing, though. If you got Q2s or something like that, you need a really good story driving that game.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm hoping that the story is really good.
I'm hoping that they pull a Hail Mary off and the story's fantastic, and I don't care that it's only however many hours long.
Yeah, well, most people don't go to cinema and go, oh my god, this film wasn't 3 hours long, I've been ripped off, it's only an hour and a half.
No.
As long as the story and the experience is good through the time.
I think cinema is slightly different, though, because people understand that people aren't going to have 3 hour attention span unless you like a serious film buff and that sort of thing.
I think you've got a valid point, because if I go to the cinema now and I think I want to go see a film, I do think, how long is it going to be? Because film's now like 2.5 hours long, and that's the whole night gone. So it's the same with games. All games that are coming out at the moment are 30 hours, 50 hours plus, but that's not the story. That's all the extra side missions that they're lobbing in there to make you think the
Unless
game
it's
is bigger.
Fallout 3, in which case...
Well, no, that's different. No.
Yeah.
When you buy a Fallout or you buy a Skyrim, you expect 200 hours because...
Yeah.
But it's all story. Every side mission leads to more diving into the world and exploring more, whereas Assassin's Creed, you do the main story, but you're always being pulled away doing these random missions that are like, save this person, save that person. It doesn't actually expand on the story. It's just making you do more.
I think it does in the new one, because like sometimes you get missions and then you get some new little info packs about people.
The thing is, even in Skyrim, I played loads of Skyrim, then other games came up, went away, and when I came back it was all, okay, what am I doing, what's this do, what's this mission, is this a real integral mission or is it just a side mission? And I got overwhelmed, so I actually haven't finished it because of that.
Exactly, that's the problem.
But that's kind of why I love Bethesda, because they know. I mean, you get overwhelmed, but I love when I dive into one of their games, whether it's Skyrim or Fallout or whatever. I know that when I get into one of their games, I'm going to get sucked in and drawn in by the story.
No, agreed.
But it's a very tricky thing to get right, and it has to suit the game.
And it's absolutely. Also how often and how much you've played games that do that. I had a string of games where I've played Far Cry. I'm playing Far Cry 4 right now. Assassin's Creed, Grand Theft Auto. What else was there last year that had humongous? Watch Dogs. So there's all these big games that make you spend hours and hours doing all these extra content. I'm actually relieved that I'm about to play a game that is 10 hours from start to finish, story, done. It's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, you don't want to be like Halo where you're going through the same level over and over, or you're going through forward to that level and then back through that same level just to pad it out.
I think if the story's good, it won't matter about the length of the game, but if it's only, say, 10 hours, there needs to be some replayability in it.
No, I think if the story's really good, and really, really good, and you enjoy playing it, done. I don't think games have to always have replayability anymore. I think all games do, but I don't think it's hugely necessary. What happens in the days where you just play a really, really great game, like you've just watched a really, really great film.
Yeah, you get to the end and you go, wow, that was good.
That was brilliant.
I really like that.
Oh my God, that was great.
With me, it's all about replayability, like Mass Effect. I love that game. I replay it so much.
But you're not getting anything extra by playing it again. It's the same with The Order.
No, but the thing is, you get different choices for different story options.
True, but you're not going to get that with The Order, and it's not that kind of game.
No.
The only reason you play The Order again is because you really enjoyed it and you want to play again, which is how we used to play games.
Yeah, it's like we're rewatching a film
that you love.
Yeah.
We just got to love it.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, isn't it? That's
Fingers crossed, gentlemen. Fingers crossed we will love this.
I think the bottom line is, do you want a game that's short but fantastic, or a game that's really long and kind of like,
Short and fantastic.
Short and fantastic.
Time. Every time.
Totally.
Well, what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Tweet us at Super Gamer Geeks.
Tweet us at Super Gamer Geeks. Subscribe to us and like us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Let us know if you like this video.
I think that's all we've got time for, gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Game on.
Bye.